Now, this is a pretty incredible story here about a COVID patient who received a life-saving pacemaker. And Ashley, you talked with the doctor from Legacy Health about this.
Yeah, it really is incredible. And first, we just want to point out that this story goes to show that the virus doesn't just cause serious lung issues, but can really impact people's heart and cause complications with their heart. So, but yeah, this doctor says that this was the first case of a COVID patient in Oregon to get this type of pacemaker and one of the first in the country. So it's pretty rare so far, but it seems like it worked. So check out this newly approved pacemaker. It is tiny. It's about the size of a nickel, which surprised me. It's called a transcatheter pacemaker. It's the smallest in the world. It's inserted through the leg, actually, and it moves up a vein into your heart. So recently, this COVID patient we're talking about, who is over 50 years old, received the pacemaker at Legacy Good Sam after having heart complications related to the virus. I talked with the doctor, Manish Mehta, about the decision to implant the pacemaker.
So this patient initially presented with shortness of breath and was admitted to the ICU as he was getting worse. And we were alerted when his heart started slowing down. And sometimes we've seen this in patients with COVID infections that get worse, is that it can affect the heart. It can cause something called myocarditis. And when that happens, they can get a cardiac arrest from a really fast heart rate or a really slow heart rate. And in those situations, it can be fatal. And in this particular patient, we had to put in a pacemaker to save his life. And then he stabilized.
So the good news here is that Dr. Mehta tells me the patient is now out of the hospital, still receiving care in a long-term facility. So the road to recovery is going to be pretty lengthy, they expect. But still, the fact that he's stabilized is great news. The doctor, again, just using this story to just urge everyone to take precautions, washing your hands, wearing your masks, and social distancing, because for some, these symptoms are really severe. But guys, what a great ending to that.